Welcome creators, I'm the Hommeyosh, and this is my channel, where we inspire creativity, explore game development tools and software that bring Unreal Engine projects to life. In today's video, we're building a time delay system for our third-person game series. We'll create a time delay effect that activates when the player presses the 1 key. We'll use a flip-flop setup to toggle between normal speed and slow motion while connecting to our existing power stamina system I made in the last video. If this tutorial helps you out, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future content. Now let's jump into Unreal Engine and get started. Okay, I'm in my editor, and I am using the latest version, 5.7. You can follow along with any Unreal Engine 5 that you have. What I'm going to do is I'm using the BP third-person character, so I'm going to go ahead and open that, and I'm inside of his blueprints. So inside the event graph here, in the last video we made a power system, stamina system with the bar. If you want, you can go back and watch that video. You don't have to watch the video to still make the time delay. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to make for the speed boost. If you want to go ahead, check out the timeline, and you can go fast forward to when I just make the this time delay. So what I'm going to start with here under sprint, I'm actually going to move this up a little bit, and I'm right and click. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do key 1, and I'm going to scroll down until I see just the number 1 here. I'm going to go ahead and compile and save. Make sure I got that saved here. And I'm going to go highlight. I'm going to hit C just for notes, and we're just going to put time delay here. This is our time delay, and I'm going to stretch this out. We're going to use a little bit more room here. Let me pull out just a little bit here. Okay, the second thing, I'm going to have a branch to check for a condition, and the condition is going to be the power system, the power used. Let me get that. Let me get power used, and there we go. So what I want to do is if it's greater than 0, so I wanted to check for if it's greater than 0. So we just make that condition there. Okay. Let me go ahead and give you a little bit more room here. Use up what I can. Organize a little bit. Okay, so now the next thing I want to do, now if this condition is true, we're going to do something. We're going to get another branch because we're going to check for another condition. But if this is false, what we want to get is the set power on that we created in the last video. So is power on? Is that what we're looking for? Yes, is power on. We want to set this to false. So there we go. Put that in there. So power is not on. And the next Boolean I want to get is the cooldown that we made. So I want to get this cooldown, and that's going to be the condition, checking if the cooldown is true. If this is true, then we can go ahead and do another. We're going to go ahead and do the flip-flop. So we got the flip-flop going on. Go ahead and bring this up. So if this is false, what I want to do is for it to set power as false. So the is power on, we're going to get a set, and we're going to set that to false. So our power will go off. So I'm going to get this again. I'm going to hit Control D to duplicate. And this is going to be our true. Oh, I'm sorry. I got that backwards. We're going to leave the, we're going to leave the false blank. And off of the flip-flop for A, we're setting the true. And for B, we are setting the false. So when you toggle off, it's going to be false. Toggle on is going to be true. So now here goes the time delay. We're going to get a set global time dilation. So let me go ahead and get that. Set time global. Where's it? No, that's not it. I got to put time in there. There it is. Dilation. So we're going to set global time dilation. And I want this to be slow. So I think 0.3 should be good. And I'm going to hit a
go ahead and highlight this. I'm going to hit Control D to duplicate, and we're just going to go back to 1. It would be 100% at 1. So we're just going to connect that so it turns it off and it turns the time back down. So this is going to be our slow, or 0.3. If you want this slower, you can go ahead. But now we need to get a function, and it's that power function that we had, or the power system. So we're going to go ahead and call on that power system that we made. So that's the power system that's up here. The custom event called power system. It's got all this going on here. So that will be it for this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and compile and save. Okay, so what this is going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to check for a condition to make sure our power system is at greater to or less than or equal to 0. If it is true, it's going to go ahead. Oh, wait, what do I do here? I'm on the wrong one. Okay, there's where we're at. Okay, so when this is pressed, it's going to check for this condition. And if this is true, it's going to go ahead and check for this condition here for the cooldown. And if this is true, it's going to go ahead and toggle the flip-flop. It's going to say, okay, you can press the button now. So I'm going to go ahead, and when I press the button, it's going to make power on true. And when I go ahead and press the button again, it's going to go power on false. So, and when I set this power on, when I hit A, it's going to do the set global time dilation to 0.3. So it's going to slow it down. And it's going to go ahead and trigger our power system. So you can also do this in reverse. If you want to make this speed up everything, you can go ahead and anything over 1 would speed it up. See, I'm taking it down a notch. I'm going 0.3. So let me go ahead, like I already compiled and saved. Let me go ahead and test this out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and press 1. And as you can see, everything is going slow. It's doing like a moonwalk. Or it could be like the Matrix. It slows everything down. And then I hit 1 again. And it goes at regular time. Like I said, you can go ahead and do this backwards. And if you want to make it faster, and then go back to regular, just anything over 1 is to speed up. Anything under 1 slows it down. So as you can see, it's taking my power system is working correctly. So you just got to wait for that to build up before I can go ahead and do it again. So I hit 1. Everything seems to be working. Just midair. Hit 1 again, it stops.
That's going to wrap it up for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you level up your Unreal Engine project. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future videos. And as always, stay inspired, keep creating, and I'll see you in the next video.